Broadcasting live at the University of North Texas. News starts now.
Thanks for joining us on NTtv News. I'm Holly Halvachis. Thousands have died since the Iraq War began in March of 2003, 4 of them coming from a Benbrook High School. The most recently died on Friday. WFAA's Darla Miles has more. More than 3,200 soldiers have died in the Iraq War. Almost 300 have been Texans. It was a year ago today when students from the Dallas area high schools walked out of classes to protest against federal immigration policies. DISD sent a letter to students and their parents to warn them about the consequences of missing school to commemorate the anniversary. Dallas Superintendent Michael Hanosis states in his letter that there is a security issues when hundreds of students walk out of school. He encourages students to participate in community-sponsored rallies or write letters to their federal representatives and share their opinions in that way. Cancer has returned to White House spokesperson Tony Snow, who recently had surgery to remove a small growth. Unfortunately, the growth was cancerous. 2 years ago, Snow had his colon removed when he was diagnosed with colon cancer. Yesterday, Snow had surgery to remove the new growth, but the cancer has spread to his liver. A spokesperson for Snow says he is resting comfortably and will aggressively fight the disease again. Heavy rains caused flooding over the North Texas region. This Tuesday morning, some streets are flooded due to the heavy rains yesterday. In Dallas, a car stalled on the Northwest Highway. A man tried to drive over the water but was unsuccessful. Fortunately, he was able to wade out of the water to safety. In Irving, part of the Beltline was closed due to high water. North Texas motorists are encouraged not to drive in the water when you cannot see the road. Well, there's a pill that could work better than your sunscreen, and weather is coming up right after this short break. Right around the corner, there's been a revolution in sunscreen. The pill HeloCare has hit the shelves. It gives people sun protection underneath their skin, protecting every part of their body. One pill works all day, but doctors say sunscreen still is recommended to put on the outside of the body. Thanks again for joining us this afternoon, and don't forget to join us tonight at 6 o'clock for NTtv Nightly News. Have a good day.
Broadcasting live at the University of North Texas. News starts now.
Thanks for joining us on NTtv News. I'm Holly Halvachis. This morning, Lancaster High School in Dallas went under a lockdown. Police are investigating a 911 call they received saying that a student had a handgun. The school has about 1,500 students. They were reportedly taken to the school's indoor athletic facility. Lancaster police are still investigating, but speculate the call may have been a hoax. Commuter students at Texas Women's University are very happy with Denton County transportation today. Now they can commute from Dallas to Denton non-stop. Denton County added a commuter express system on Monday. Buses arrive around 8 a.m. in the morning and return to Dallas between 3 and 4 p.m. The new stop for TWU students is Bell Avenue. Now students can study, or more importantly, take that nap without worrying about changing buses. And fears keep rising as the pet food recall list keeps growing. Many pet owners are concerned for their pet safety after the massive recall expanded to include some dry pet food. And veterinarians say with the exception of the recalled foods, you should continue to feed your pet the same diet. The latest recall includes Hill's ID prescription diet food for cats. And now another recall to add to the list, keychains. The Consumer Product Safety Commission has announced a voluntary recall of almost 400,000 metal keychains. They were manufactured with toxic lead that poses a danger to young children. They were then sold to Dollar General stores between December 2005 and January 2007. These styles of keychains are involved in the recall: a flip-flop sandal design, dangling charms, and a large silver letter of the alphabet. If you have any of these products, the CPSC advises you to take them away from your young children and return them to a Dollar General store for a refund or a replacement. And good news for flower lovers and ways to protect yourself at nail salons. I'll let you know all about it after this short break. Right now it's 75 degrees, a slight wind coming in at 19 miles per hour from the south-southwest. It's a little humid outside. Humidity is at 74%. Pressure is at 29.91 inches. Now, hundreds of North Texas women get their nails done every day, but a smart consumer should be knowledgeable about the salon that they're going to. Salons around the Metroplex do not meet the proper sanitation requirements, so here are some things to look for. Clean, sanitized nail utensils. The technicians should wash their hands and wear gloves, and state licenses should be clearly displayed along the walls. There are some rules, these are some of the rules that the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation have created to prevent bacterial skin infections. Now, there are over 5,000 salons and only 28 investigators, so make sure you look for these problems before going in. The old saying goes, look but don't touch. Well, that's not the case for this year's bluebonnet, as the recent rains in Texas have led to a lush growth spurt of our state flower. The Department of Public Safety says it is legal to pick the flowers, but be sensible about it. Flower lovers are allowed to pick a few bluebonnets, but are not allowed to dig up clumps of them or drive their vehicle into the midst of them. The DPS reminds admirers not to trespass on private property. Thanks again for joining us this afternoon, and don't forget to join us again tonight at 6 for NTtv Nightly News. Have a great day.